And the moment of truth, we're gonna see how in minus. I gotta wash my hands though. It's got the disinfectant, not the. Oh, it's missing. Thank goodness I got my own. Got my own, let me double check. Oh yeah, I got my own. Do I? Do I have my own? Should have. Yep. Found it, because gonna have to clean my hands after the banking. RBC, let's see. Moment of truth is now gonna be able to pay my rent, gonna be able to pay my rent for the month of January 2025, you know. It's getting on the go, so I'm gonna see it now. And so I'm touching the screen with my hands, so obviously other people touched it before, so it's always good to double check and get that finance, you know, get that disinfectant. So let's go. Let's see. Four, five. That's it. Withdraw. 8. Confirm. See if I'm gonna be able to pay my rent. Hey, don't look at my code. I'm gonna be in the minus anyways after this. So confirm withdraw. I'm done. No need to check my card. I'm in the minus already, so I have to pay my rent, but let's see. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 450, 500. I'm gonna be able to pay my rent. Gonna be able to pay my rent. Gonna pay my rent for January. Thank goodness. Thank you for the support, government of Canada, in the past almost 5 years since I had COVID, you know, and I'm always open for business, but see, I'm already in the minus, but I got more in the minus, but I got overdraft protection. I got overdraft protection. So not much, $500, so paid the Royal credit line, paid my debt. Basically, I'm paying the interest. I'm basically paying the interest, but confirmed payment. Gotta be paid, you know. Done. Now one last one. Pay the hydro bill, pay the electricity bill, and that's the last bill. I'm already in the minus. Pay 11% interest. I pay 11% interest. So Pay bills. Hydro-Quebec bill, Hydro-Quebec, Hydro-Quebec. $74. That's it, that's all. Thank you for the financial support, Government of Canada. I'll pay back every penny. Let's build the North American People's Imperial Coliseum, House of the Dragon, and the Forgotten Goddess Temple. And yeah, see, I'm already in the minus, but I got up to 500, so I got some protection. But that's it, that's all. Rock and roll. Got my rent. Paid my rent, paid my electricity bill, and paid my debt. Paid my rent, paid my electricity bill, rent, and paid a little bit of debt, you know. That's it, that's all with that, and financially stressed, I guess. Grateful, thankful nonetheless. Gonna fight another month of January 2025 is coming, but hand sanitizer, so hand sanitize, and it's cold. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and this is what I just used. Hand sanitizer, made in Canada, pocket. See, pocket hand sanitizer. So it kills 99% of the germs, bacteria. So here we go. That was a little bit of rent paying, you know, the neighborhood. So finishing my workout. I'm already more than 4 hours and about 18 minutes, 4 hours, 18 minutes into my march on this last Monday of 2025 coming. So grateful, thankful, you know, I'm going to be able to pay my rent, so that's it, that's all. My electricity bill I already pay, so paid also a little bit of that debt, you know, a little bit of the debt. So it's always important. I paid my hydroelectricity bill. It's paid for the month of January. Paid for the month of January, so paid it not too much in advance, 5 days in advance. 5 days in advance, but of course they process it. Takes a day or two to process, so not a problem. And paid my electricity bill, so that's taken care of for January. Don't have to worry about that. And my rent's gonna be paid, and paid my rent, you know, so need a new wallet. That's it, that's all. Need a new wallet. That's about it. Need a new wallet. Besides that, I got everything I need. You know, I got some change for a month of January, and maybe I'm just gonna buy coffee tomorrow, and a little bit of sprinkly for the New Year's, you know, just a little bit of sparkling wine, 50-50 with my anonymous friend, gonna do 50-50 with my anonymous friend, gonna do 50-50, so gonna probably be like $10 each. Maybe we can find it for less than 15, but I know last time I bought it was like 1560. So that means split would be 780, right? 780. So we can split on that, and that's about it with that rock and roll, you know. Financially stressed, but grateful, you know. Gotta have that grateful gratitude, thankful, thank you. know, gotta keep mindful. Butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, firefighters, LOV, train conductors, warehouse workers, daycare workers, firefighters, and those train conductors, the butchers, the bakers, the truckers, and plumbers, and electricians, and construction workers. I gotta send some LOV, you know, send some of that big LOV, financially stressed, but marching back west, about I'm a few kilometers from my place, about more than an hour at this marching pace. So I'm gonna be clocking in more than 5 marching hours today, more than 5 marching hours, more than 5 hours of marching. Montreal, Hawk Island, and 30th of January. Thank you, Government of Canada. You know, I got not much, but a few $100s to pay my rent, pay my electricity bill. Those are the most important things, first and foremost. And then I budget, because food I got in theory for the next 40 days. For the next 40 days, in theory, I got for the next 40 days. It is the 44th day parallel to the 44th day, to 40th day from started December 25th, and the 44th started on December 7th. That's until the inauguration of Trump. Dragon versus Trump, still challenging down Trump to a boxing match on the Canadian-US border, on the Canadian-US border. So I support the dream, the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom, my dream for the North American Collective, the implementation of my theory, the DRT, debt refusion theory, for the creation of the universal exchange, the DRT, for the creation of the UE, U dot universal, E dot exchange, U dot unit, the creation of the UE by the DRT, debt refusion theory, the implementation of my DRT theory, debt refusion theory, for the creation of the UE, and support the dream, the dancing goddess in the Dragon Kingdom, which is fundamentally a call for a public-private partnership. Across the collective North American civilizational complex, across the North American collective, and all come to join us, a great collective North American family for the North American Collective Workers' Party. Let's get that global Dragon Union for the North American Collective Workers' Party. Let's get that global Dragon Union for the North American Collective Workers' Party. Let's get that global Dragon Union, and saluting the workers, the butchers, the bakers, the nurses, the doctors, the grocery store clerks, and all those involved in the production, distribution of food, and those flipping some burgers, some cheeseburgers, hamburgers, and delivering some of those foods, delivering some of those goods, the truckers with the bacon, the cheese, the milk, the goods, the bacon, the sausages, the sweets, which I like, the wafers, and whatever the case may be, sausages and all the goods across North America, you know, the collective. We gotta get it for the go, and always gotta support the implementation of my DRT theory for the creation of the UE and the biometrics and the Dragon Army, Dancing Goddess Army, my dream, the Dancing Goddess in the Dragon Kingdom, which I'm laying the foundation with 718 trillions of kisses for my brothers and sisters of North America. North Americans unite, Adrian Hanna Dragon. Adrian Hanna Dragon.